We decided to rebrand G&M Investment Group. G&M Investment Group was something just simply matched the letter of my last name, the letter of Steve's last name. Nothing very magical about it. Serve its purpose through time. But we really wanted to try to, with the rebrand, come out and show people something a little bit different. So that the name Alpha Point Capital has, it is a little bit different in this regional marketplace. We see us as, say, the access point to alpha with the client experience. And we feel that with the new name and how we're marketing ourselves in the public, I think we're going to have ourselves an option to really stand out. Advisors these days are under constant pressure, and that pressure is to show value. What have you done for me lately is the mantra across all markets, whether you're in wealth management or not. Especially in our business, we're being attacked by the robo-advisors. These are these platforms where you go in, you give them a little bit of money and they just kind of go off to the races. And they're very inexpensive, very easy to do. They seem to match the marketplace for the consumer out there. However, we do feel like there's a complete mismatch when that client, that investor, is looking for real answers. We've spent a lot of time going through, 20 years for me and Steve, of working the markets and trying to provide that excess return somehow, some way or another. The robos get stuck in the fact that they think that just the market cares about how old you are, how risk averse you are, and how long you're going to have your money invested. The reality is the market doesn't care about any of those three. The market's going to do what it's going to do. You have Brexit, you have elections that come up, you're going to have many more issues come on down the pipe. And the one thing about the market is it's always trying to inflict the most amount of pain. So while things seem pretty easy right now, that's usually when the market starts to creep up on you. And we want to be there to help people. Our service is not for everyone. We're going to be the folks that are going to come out and get into the portfolio. We're going to know exactly what you're invested in. We're the guys that are putting the money where we think it should be. And we're going to have some answers as to why the market's reacting to those investments. When we started G&M Investment Group, I really wanted to get involved in the business community. And I looked at the Chamber of Commerce's and so forth and thought, I want to do something that's just a little bit different. I explored the CRTC and found that, there were very few advisors there. I said, okay, that could be a big hit or a big miss. We'll figure it out as we move along. But that's where I started to get excited about really what was going on in the state. There's a lot of technology, there's a lot of startups, there's a lot of energy out there. I wanted to be part of it. So CRTC was my first step into that. I think it was back in 2012. Well, at fall of 2012, and the fun part is as I moved along, I said, let's check out the other tech councils. And oh, by the way, I'm a lacrosse coach, and here comes spring of 2013. All my evening networking was shut off, so I said, I might as well go to tech breakfast. So I started going to tech breakfast. And then there's a small group, same time frame, called the Annapolis Startup Meetup, which eventually became Launch Annapolis. And I was just excited about the energy, the enthusiasm, and the support amongst the community of entrepreneurs. Now, outside of that, resources were a little bit difficult to get to, and that's where CRTC at the time stepped in. That's where I felt Launch Annapolis was stepping in, making those valuable connections and really trying to get that vibrant entrepreneur community put together and ready to move on.